Hello, Drafting 1391. This video is a walk through D2L, and it'll walk you through D2L and what's on D2L for us in this course. Of course, this is a hybrid course, and we will meet mandatorily every Wednesday starting on January the 15th at 1800 hours. So, but this will be up on your video link. All right, so let's get to it. You need to get to your My Lone Star. You need to get to LSC Online. Click on that. Go to Brightspace. As a student, you may have a shorter link or something else, or a quicker link to that. Yours is going to look different than mine. I'm involved in a lot of stuff. We're going to go down here to draft in 1391. Now you'll see that there's a Y001, which technically is the lecture, and Y002, which is technically the lab. I just inactivate Y002, and everything that you need will be on Y001. Try to make it easy. As you can see over here on Machine Shop Math, and I'm also teaching, this one's 100% online as opposed to this hybrid course that we're talking about. Y002 is inactive, but the Y001 is activated. So let's go back to draft in 1391. Y001, which is special topics in drafting and design technology. It says, welcome, Michael, to Draft in 1391, Y001. Doesn't that make you feel good? That makes me feel good, all warm and fuzzy. All right, when you open up the D2L, here are the important dates. You've seen these important dates. They're already in the syllabus, which we've already gone over. If you've done what you're supposed to do and watch that video before Wednesday. And the course calendar. Right out of the syllabus. These are announcements. And this is my personal mission statement. Covey talks about a personal mission statement. Well, this is mine. Ride hard, shoot straight, and always speak the truth, even if it costs you. Always protect the weak, the innocent, and the helpless. Always lead by example from the front and be the first boots on the ground and the last boots to leave. Always engage in the endless cycle of Kaizen. That's a Japanese philosophy of continuous improvement, which you would learn if you spend any time in a traditional Japanese Aikido, Judo, or Shindo Musuru Jodo, which I have spent many years of my 70 years on this planet. I'm a multi-black belt in all of those. Big deal. Whoopee-ki-yay. I still hurt easy and I heal slow. I'm an old guy, what can I say? But I learned a lot about discipline, self-discipline. But Kaizen is a continuous improvement. It's a philosophy. Taking extreme ownership in all you do for your unit, its members and their families. And yes, that includes every one of y'all. Never stop learning, growing, and teaching. Meet, lead, and teach everyone with respect, with love, with equity. I said equity, not equality, but equity. With acceptance for the light within them, and teach and guide them to see the endless possibilities for their tomorrows. Always be willing, wanting, and prepared to help a fellow human rewrite their future. Not one based upon their yesterday, but on the endless possibilities of their future. Semper fidelis et peritus et Deo presso liberare. So for those of you who have not had a education in Latin, Semper fidelis means forever faithful, et peritus means always prepared, et Deo presso liberare means to liberate the oppressed. I can't think of a greater form of oppression than the oppression of ignorance. I didn't say stupidity, I said ignorance. We're all ignorant in some subject. And how do you get de-ignorant? You get educated, you get trained. So we liberate the oppressed of ignorance by training, teaching, and guiding them so they can move on to rewrite their future. Wow. Hoorah, Semper Fi. All right. All right, so let's go over here and see what we have up here. We have course management. Now, you probably don't have a button called course management because you're not in management. You're a student. You do have content. Okay. There's grades, course activities, collaboration, VTAC support, and ally course report, whatever the heck that is. Content. Table of contents. Okay. Table of contents. There's 4 items in the table of contents right now. As soon as this video is done and the video list gets put up here, then there'll be 5. So we have syllabus. There's the syllabus. We've already gone through it. The D2L video list. There's nothing in it yet, but there will be when this is done and I get it posted up on YouTube. Have the link. Covey. There's 2 things in Covey. There's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People and Covey's Elements. Now the Covey video shows a basal deal, but I didn't add this to it because that's an old Covey video, but it's still the same book. But this is all the elements. Habit 1 has these 14 points. Actually, there are 12 major things. Habit 2 is 19. Habit 3 is broken up into 14. Part 3, the victory, it starts on page 91. All of these, I gave you the starting page for your reflective paper. Think win-win. It's 15, 8. And habit 7's got 6, 11. And then this is the rest of the book broken out on pages and stuff like that. Now, each one of these habits, like I said before, you're supposed to do a 2-page reflective paper. A reflective paper. Now, I'm not asking you to bust this up into 12 sections. Okay? You can combine some of this stuff. But I better see a 2-page reflective paper, not done by AI, but by you. And we've already gone over that. Go watch the videos on how to do the Covey, and we'll move on down the road. All right. And click right up there on Covey, and we go back. And like I said, there's the book. Okay. There is the book. 32. There it is. Actually, it starts on page 31. I can't get anything right, can I? That's why I don't do cooking shows. I screw stuff up. Okay. Well, anyway. All right. Let's go back to Covey. All right. Now, this little click button over here means that you can download this. I would suggest you do that. Download it to a thumb drive. Download this to a thumb drive. Anything up here is free to download. Put it in a folder, draft in 1391, so you don't have to worry about an internet connection or if D2L is having some kind of technical issue at the time. The project. Download that. Here's the architectural pathway. We're going to go through all this again on Wednesday night. We will go through this every Wednesday night to see what kind of progress you are making. And we went through this in the syllabus video. So your architectural pathway: site plan, floor plan, foundation plan and details, framing plan, details, electrical plan, complete elevations, written documentation of design concepts and materials. Mechanical pathway: all drawings will be fully dimensioned and the portfolio will be in a PDF. So will the architectural. Complete plans from all sides of all components. Ortho 3D assembly drawings. Mechanical project must have at least 3 separate parts. Now, I told you back in the syllabus video that had 4. It would be a minimum of 3 separate parts. Can be 4, can be 5. Okay. Just remember, you got essentially 7 weeks and 2 days. 8 meetings, or 8 weeks of meetings on Wednesday to make sure this is right. And the last Wednesday is really presentation day, so you're really not doing any work. It's got to be completed. And your written documentation of design concepts, materials, and functionality. And right now, that is all that's in your D2L for this course. Now, if you just went and clicked on table of contents, you're going to get the whole table of contents blown up. And you can do the same thing over here. And again, like I said, I didn't put any reference materials up here because any reference materials right now are in the video file. So right now, your video file is going to look like this. That's how your video file is going to look. These links will be active. As soon as this one's posted and I get the link from YouTube, I'll have this finished and it'll be posted up there. Here's the Covey YouTube, walk through the Covey assignment. You will disregard any reference to machining 1343 in these videos. These videos in here, they still apply to you and that sort of thing. All right. And here is Covey paper versus AI. And we will talk more about AI in our face-to-face meetings on Wednesday. Rounding and degree of precision and error. Yeah, this was done for machine shop math. It's also pertinent to you as designers in mechanical and architectural. The video short, watch it, that sort of thing. Now, there's some extra stuff. This this pertains more to the mechanical designers than architectural. Not too many architects will use, I don't know of any architects that would use vernier calipers or micrometers. But there's some videos on how to use calipers and micrometers. Because you as a mechanical designer may have to do some reverse engineering in the shop you're working in. And believe it or not, you as a mechanical designer may get hired by a machining company to do mechanical drawings and to ferret them out to work with their CNC programmers. You never know what life will throw at you. I've had mechanical design students who were in the machining program that also got the degree in mechanical drafting, mechanical design. And I told you during the syllabus video, I think it was a syllabus video, that one individual didn't, after he graduated with his machining associate degree, he didn't go into machining. He met a man. Sounds like a story, doesn't it? Oh, mister, I met a man once. Like in a bar with a tinny piano and a dime dance girl upstairs. That's a line from Casablanca with Humphrey Bogart for you young people. Anyway, this old man was going to retire. He had been running his own patent drafting service for a bunch of attorneys for years and was going to retire. And got to talking with this soon-to-graduate student and took him under his wing. For 18 months, he schooled him, 18 months, 2 years. Then the guy decided to retire. He introduced this young man to his entire client base. Now he is home, working from home from his home office, making 6 figures, doing patent drawings for attorneys. And I remember he came back to me and he said, "Oh, Mr. Young, I'm not going to be a machinist." And he told me the story. And I said, "Dude, you're going to make more doing patent drawings for attorneys than you ever will as a working machinist. You pursue this opportunity, do good at it. You'll have enough money to make your own machine shop, put it in your garage, and then you can go out and play." Anyway, you never know what life's going to throw at you. I mean, look at me. I'm on which number careers is? Said the Marine Corps. I was an engineer for years, a cop for years, forensic engineering owner, commercial photographer. Oh God! And now, since 2012, I've been at Lone Star College doing this. You never know what life's going to throw at you. Drag your passion with you, but do not discount opportunities. All right, enough of that. So, that's pretty much it for the walk through the D2L in this. If there are other videos that need to be added to this, I will put this up. You will know about it. If there's any reference materials, and there probably will be, because I'm sure y'all are going to have a bunch of questions, because y'all are kind of on your own in this class. I mean, I'm not going to be sitting there bottle feeding you. And you're going to do a project like a working designer. And who knows? Maybe we all of us together, collectively, come up with something that's needed, and I'll throw a common reference materials up here. We'll see how this goes. This can be a very creative process for y'all, and I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be interesting. It'll be quite different than the normal I pitch and you catch. I don't like those kind of classes. We want to teach you to think, be creative, because you never know where you're going to go. All right, so this is running at about 17 minutes. That should be good enough for the walk through D2L. We've covered just about everything except grades. We have to do a D2L grade sheet. This is not the master grade sheet. This is the D2L grade sheet. My master grade sheet is an Excel spreadsheet. That gives me flexibility to change stuff around. All right, you see all them Covey papers are up there. Your attendance is extremely important. Your attendance and your participation. If you come to class and screw around, you ain't gonna get any points. I don't care if you're there or not. You need to be working on your project and asking questions. And from a week to week, I better see some process, because we have a midpoint project review. And if you've made no progress, you're going to get tanked. And then if you try to pull it out in the end, the best you're ever going to get is 50% of the total project. So let's don't do that. Let's act like working professional people. And we'll discuss that more face to face. All right? Now, and that's it. That's it for D2L. Well, no, that's not quite it for D2L. Let's look at course activities. There are no course activities. Okay? There are no assignments up here in the course like some of your classes may be. No quizzes up here. I hate D2L's quizzes because they're too strict. They're too... I want to know what's in your head and how you got your answer. If I do a quiz, like a machine shop math, now none of my quizzes for machine shop math are in D2L. I want to see your mental process. Okay. All right, collaboration. There are no discussion, but the class list has every one of y'all in here. And right now, all the students are students. None of them need orientation. If you needed orientation, you would already gotten an email from me. And it tells me the last time you went into D2L and looked at it. So I know when you've logged in and when you didn't log in. Now, after you download everything, then from D2L, that's fine. But you'll be seeing me every Wednesday night. Okay. Now, what's VTAC support? VTAC support is the online support for all of D2L. You come up here and search a problem. You can suggest an article. You can look for everything and figure out what you need to do. But I don't think any of y'all are going to need VTAC support because you're not inputting anything into D2L. You're going to be emailing it to me through your Lone Star email address. All right, so let's get out of that. So that's VTAC support. And I think maybe that's new. I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, good. It tells me what I already know. I put 4 PDF documents up there. Yippee-ki-yay. All right, well, whatever. All right. Basically, D2L for me is a great big depository, a library for y'all. And this course can be very, very fun, very creative. You're going to have some freedom to pick your project. We'll discuss all that on Wednesday. All right, I think that's enough prattling on. Oh, God, 20 minutes for this? Yeah, this is way too long. All right, we will see you Wednesday night at 1800 hours.